The health of your vagina is very important, and you should try your possible best to keep that vagina in a healthy condition always, regardless of your sexual status. Either you're frequently having sex or not, do your possible best to keep that vagina very healthy. A healthy vagina usually have these good bacteria that they call the lactobacillus, and the lactobacillus helps to keep the vagina in check, thereby preventing other microorganisms from infecting the vagina easily. And this good lactobacteria can easily be destroyed if one frequently take antibiotics or do things that are not favorable to the pH of the vagina. And if this good bacteria is dead or is gone, a lot of microorganisms have the opportunity to flop into your vagina easily as they like, and this is not a good sign for you. Welcome to my channel, my fellow beautiful ladies. Right on this video, I'm going to tell you the healthy or good vagina discharge color, and also the unhealthy or the bad vagina discharge color that you need to watch out for, and to know when to see your doctor. Just as I've said in my previous videos, the vagina itself is self-cleaning, and you don't need anything to put inside there to clean the vagina. Let me tell you how the vagina usually clean itself. Just like as you sweep your normal house, or like as you wash your clothes. After washing your clothes, you will likely throw away the bad water, or when you finish sweeping your house, you will throw away the dirt. That is just exactly how the vagina cleans itself. The vagina has a fluid that it secretes, and it uses the fluids to clean itself. So just like you trying to pour out that bad water, that is the way the vagina pushes out or secretes the fluid, which now becomes your discharge. From this discharge, you will be able to determine if your vagina is safe or not, just like that water you use in washing your clothes. From the water, you can easily say if your clothes are very dirty or not. That is how you are going to determine the vagina, if it needs the help of a doctor or not, with its discharge color and odor and other things I'm going to show you right on this video. So if you're new on my channel, I would like to click the subscribe button and like this video. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back for more. And if you are interested in keeping your vagina healthy and to be able to differentiate that bad vagina discharge from the good vagina discharge, I would like you to like this video and watch this video till the end, because it's going to be mind-blowing. The color, the consistency, and the amount of discharge usually depends or varies in different persons, and also the conditions you are. If you are a pregnant person, and if you are about to see your menstrual flow, or if you are seeing your menstrual flow, the vaginal discharge is usually different. You should put that into consideration when trying to determine your discharge color. Now let's ride on to the good one first. How to know a healthy vaginal discharge color. A healthy vaginal discharge color usually have a clear to white kind of discharge, and also a slightly pungent or earthly kind of odor, or with no odor at all. During ovulation, there is also a different kind of discharge, and this is like a white kind of discharge. Let me give you an example. The discharge is just like egg white, and if you put it in between your hands, you will see this joy nation or silky nation in the discharge. So if you want to know the good vaginal discharge during your ovulation and also on the normal days, you should compare it to that of a egg white, not the yolk rather, but the white. Also, without your ovulation day and you are having a vaginal discharge that is not thick but just a small discharge that is not smelling, that is a good vaginal discharge, and you should keep up with that. Now let's look at the bad vaginal discharge colors and what they really means. Let's look at the red discharge color. This simply means that you are about to see your menstrual flow, and this is also not a bad kind of discharge. But if the discharge occurs when you know that you're not about to see your period. That is a sign of either injury, cervical cancer, cervical infection, or endometriosis. So you should run and see your doctor for advice. Secondly, let's look at a brown discharge color. Normally, the vagina is acidic in nature. So if you have a vagina discharge color that is brown in nature before your period and after your period, there is no cause for alarm in that case. Example, if you take a lemon which is acidic in nature and you pour it into a red meat will immediately turn into brown. That will just eye it. So therefore, if you're about to see your period and those spots of blood mixes with your vaginal pH, you are going to have a brown discharge in your undies. And also after your menstrual flow, because you might be seeing spotting after your menstrual flow. So if you see brown discharge after your menstrual flow, that too is not a bad vaginal discharge. But if you see it in between your flow, that is not the after or the before, but in the middle of your flow, you notice that your discharge or your flow is always brown, that is a very unhealthy or bad vaginal discharge. Might be a sign of sexually transmitted diseases like gonorrhea and the rest. Thirdly, a white discharge with that cottage cheese-like kind of look with bad odor is a sign of unhealthy vagina. Also, if this unhealthy white thick vaginal discharge usually comes with itching, is a sign of fungal infection. So if your vagina is itching you and you have a discharge that smells like foul smell or a rotten fish, you should know that that is a very unhealthy vagina. Fourthly, a yellow or green vaginal discharge color. This is very unhealthy vaginal discharge color, and this is a sign of sexually transmitted diseases such as gonorrhea and chlamydia. So you don't need to waste any time with that kind of vaginal discharge color. Fifthly, gray discharge color. This is not a good sign of vaginal discharge. It's a very bad sign of vaginal discharge color, and it's as a result of the common bacteria called bacterial vaginosis. Sixthly, pink vaginal discharge color. The pink can actually be light pink to deep pink. This simply means that there is bleeding somewhere in your cervix and you need to see a doctor immediately. And also, a pink vaginal discharge color is as a result of irritations in the vagina or bleeding as a result of implantation. Finally, other signs and symptoms of unhealthy vagina can be burning sensation in the vagina or pain during sexual intercourse, irritations like rash, boils or pus in the vulva, the clitoris or other parts of the vagina. And lastly, abdominal pain, and this can be as a result of mixed infection. So therefore, whenever you have a bad vaginal discharge color or whenever you feel you have an infection, I would like you to quickly run to your health provider or your doctor to carry out the necessary laboratory investigations first before you go for the drug therapy, because you can't treat yourself without you knowing exactly the microorganism that is causing that vaginal discharge color. Laboratory investigations help us to know the causative agent and also the drugs that are very good to kill that organism. Don't give that vaginal problem or discharge color a chance to destroy the future, because an unhealthy vagina can lead to complications if not well treated. Complications like fibroids, issues with pregnancy, irregular menstrual flow, hormonal imbalance, and a lot more. Thank you for staying tuned till the end. I am Pharmacist God's Gift. I am a practicing community pharmacist. That is to say that any pharmacy you go to, we are the ones you meet there. On this my channel, I talk on everyday health matters which I usually encounter, and also the right drug or medications to treat those minor ailments. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and also share this video to every lady you see around you, because I want every lady to gain something wonderful from this video.